What up, everybody? This is
Finally.
the latest fucking start to a UFA ever. I tried to wait it out, Cody. We did. We tried to wait it out. We
Hey,
gave
I'm awake, so
we we were we were trying to wait out our fellow co-hosts Vivian and PJ and Brendan, but each of them are having their difficulties getting here this evening, and I can't wait forever. We all have to sleep and wake up in the morning, so we're rocking with me and Cody. And if Brendan shows up tonight, he shows up tonight. If you don't, fuck the Celtics.
who's winning,
By
by the way?
by the way, we are on Celtics watch right now as we speak. Uh, we are 2 minutes left into overtime. Looks like it's
Says
120 to 121 Boston.
yeah.
So I will let you know when that game finishes what the end score is. We are looking at it right now. Keeping an eye on it over here to my left. Um, I guess since Brendan's not here, I'm gonna go over the sports news real fast before we get to our WWE talk. Give me
All right,
one
go for
sec
it.
here. Let me get everything set up nice and in order, guys. It's a tough one this evening. We had a lot of shit go on in the NBA and the NHL. We are headway into, or knee deep into playoffs, rather. I think we're in our second rounds and our third rounds. So let's start off with the NBA since we're on Celtics watch right now. Let's talk about how the Celtics got here. This is game one of the East Finals, so they're obviously here for a reason. They wrapped up their series with the Cavs over the weekend, closed that out 4-1. Tatum dropped 25 in the closeout game. You also see the Pacers are here, so they wrapped up their series with the Knicks in the most hilarious fashion. That one won 7 games. And after chanting, "We want Boston,"
Well, Pacers just
following
scored.
game. Ooh, nice. So after chanting, "We want Boston," following game two, the Knicks get sent into another existential crisis. Couldn't happen to a better team. Fuck New York. Jalen Brunson leaves the closeout game with a fractured hand, so they were dead whenever that happened. I think that was in the third quarter that happened. They had to play a whole quarter without Jalen Brunson. They knew they weren't. That shit was a wash. They were already getting their ass whooped before that. So pathetic game seven. Fuck New York. I hate them anyway. Fucking Knicks suck. Moving on. Mavs closed out the Thunder over the weekend. They took the series 4-2. Luka picked up a triple double in the closeout. He had 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. So he was a pretty active game. Oh, look at this! We got a tie here, 123-123. Still looking at that Celtic game. Sorry about that. Timberwolves wrapped up their series with the Nuggets. So we're not gonna have a repeat. Nuggets get sent home after game 7.
They
So
just scored
Jokic
again.
Joker
123.
gets his yeah, I'm watching it. Joker gets his horses faster. Anyway, so that's where we're at in the NBA. We got uh the game 1 East Conference Finals over here to my left in overtime right now. We got 1 minute left and Boston's up by 1. And it looks like they just took possession of the ball again. So interesting over there. This game has been fun to watch. They hit a Boston. It looked like Boston was going to get closed out. They hit a last second three with
It
5
says on
seconds
my
left.
end they're tied.
Now they're up by 1 over here. Games coming to a crescendo. Anyway, so while we're waiting for that to end, we got NHL news. Rangers took their series with the Hurricanes, so they're They took that 4-2. The Panthers beat the Bruins and sent them home for the second year in a row. That series ended 4-2. Stars sent the Hurricanes home 4-2, and the Canucks dropped their series to the Oilers 4-3. So, 127, 123 Pacers fans, look at them. Oof, look at that face. That's the face of worry. Anyway, something to note here in the NHL. Interesting little tidbit of information for anybody that is interested in knowing it. Of all the teams that are left, it doesn't matter which one of those teams. Of all the teams that are left, whoever wins the Stanley Cup would have waited a minimum of 25 years to do so. And I can at least speak for the Panthers. That's never happened in their case. So, there's a little bit of NFL news here, too. So, Harrison Butker pissed off everybody on the internet over the weekend by speaking. Devontae Parker announced his retirement 2 months after signing with the Eagles. It's another team that I could give a fuck less about, fuck Philly. Legendary Raiders center Jim Otto passed away yesterday. He was 86. We have news that Jamal Adams is visiting the Ravens. I don't know what's going to come of that, but it's an interesting. Oh man, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for the Pacers. I think the Celtics are going to take this one. 31 seconds left. They're up by 4. Yep. And they got possession of the ball. Looks like a wrap. But we'll see. Rashee Rice. Anybody who's following that one, the cops say that the man that Rashee Rice assaulted is not going to be pressing charges. Doesn't want to press charges against Rashee for assault, so he gets off. That's basically it, bro. That's the news roundabout for the hour for sports in the sports world. We'll chime back in about 30 seconds when this game ends over here.
Chime in?
Well, yeah, because we're going to WWE land.
You gonna chime in, bro? Like Panic at the Disco?
Never mind. 31 seconds, 127 left. Boston has the ball. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Boston over here. Really, really fucked up over here. Pacers could have closed this one out. Anyway, so let's get to some SmackDown while we wait for this game to give me a final.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's Tippy time.
This SmackDown was in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize that. Fuck. We could have, well, no. Yeah, we could have, but I didn't know about it. Yeah. I
for SmackDown. Like,
yeah.
If it was a Raw, but I don't know about no SmackDown, bro.
Well, Raw's coming soon around here.
Yeah, coming to Miami. Which I'm going. No, it's actually coming to Fort Lauderdale. I think it's coming to the where the Panthers play. Games 129, 125. Boston has the ball. 16 seconds left. We are in the fouling stages of the game. Looks like a wrap. That really sucks. Pacers had this one in the bag. Gotta play fucking 3-point defense. They're very important. Anyway. So, SmackDown, we get a nice opening for once, which is a nice change of pace for SmackDown. The fact that this is going to be the first match is honestly fucking refreshing. It's it's a
For
nice
you.
change. Yeah, well, it's a nice change from the weekly political rally. I was tired of seeing. Just every week we're opening SmackDown to a political rally of some fucking.
I'm sorry.
Can't stand it, President Rhodes. Can't stand it. Anyway, so we get Tiffany Stratton versus Bianca Belair. This is a quarterfinal match for the Queen of the Ring. By the way, just right off the bat, this match is fucking awesome. It's
Yeah,
nice
it
to start
was.
to show
It
this
was
hype.
a really good match.
It was. I didn't know who was going to go over, so it helps. I think any match where you can like write a case for each character, it's a lot easier.
Not only that, now that I see them in action, like Bianca and Tiffy have great chemistry. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I agree with that. Anyway, so the match. By the way, if you missed it because of the playoffs, you're forgiven. But you missed Bianca and Tiffany. You missed Tiffy time. All right, both girls really put on a show. We don't know what we're doing here. Are we going to set up Bianca? Are we going to set up Tiffany? The match isn't really telling you what's going to happen until the last seconds. I honestly find it funny that after getting, dragged for a week online because of saying some questionable shit in an Instagram post, that we're going to open a match by letting Tiffany Stratton beat on Bianca Belair. I mean, maybe we're not giving Triple H enough credit here, because that was Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know.
But listen, it's okay for you guys, you Bianca fans and you Mora Warriors, because Bianca does end up pulling the dub out of her ass on this one. She gets her leg worked from earlier matches, so she's selling that in this match where she can't pull off a lot of her offense. But when Tiffany Stratton goes up for her moonsault, Bianca reverses it and uses that to I guess for leverage, so that she can get the KOD done instead of having to lift Tiffany from the ground. So Tiffy falls to Bianca, and Bianca advances to the semifinal. Honestly, I don't want to just glaze over this match without letting y'all know it was a hell of a fucking match.
Yes, it was.
If you have time or you're able to go back and review SmackDown, that's definitely one that I would watch. Really great match. Really fun. Anyway, we get after that a Jade Cargill backstage interview. Jade's asked about Nia Jax. She says she ain't worried. Congratulates Bianca. They have a laugh on Tiffany. Good luck, whatever. It's basically promo for their match. It's nothing. There's nothing of substance here. After that, we get Bloodline backstage. Bloodline departing for their locker room for Tama's match. Tama is acting like the fucking Tasmanian devil.
God.
Bro, I already played that a few times. Like, who wrote that for me? First off, okay, so let me be 100% honest.
What?
I know Tama has a history in other wrestling promotions. However, I don't watch those promotions regularly. So this is my introduction to Tama, so I have no idea.
I didn't even know he existed. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, so I need to wait for one of our co-hosts that actually... I need to know if this man's acted like the Tasmanian Devil the whole time, or if this is just something special for this gimmick, because the whole shit. I'm sorry, but it's very hard to take that seriously.
Like when he said when he interfered in that one match, and he's like Samatonga. I'm like, who the fuck is
Let
Samatonga?
me
And
let
then
me
he
hold
said,
you.
it's the son of Haku, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Let me hold you. We do have a final on that Celtics game. Celtics pulled it out, 133 to
Yep,
128.
yeah, I see
Everybody
that.
in Boston is very ecstatic.
Congratulations.
Good job, guys. You stole one. Got lucky. Fucking Celtics.
But the Pacers did give him hell.
All right. So I don't know what's going on with that whole thing with Tama, but let's get to the point of this backstage segment, which isn't really much, but Paulie at the end of all this asked if Solo's talked to Roman today, and Solo says, all the time. I think Solo lying his ass off personally.
Obviously.
I think he being a little shifty, but whatever.
Roman and Seth have their phones on airplane mode.
They're drinking Mai Tais in Cancun
Yeah.
with the heat. All right, so after that, we get an LA Knight backstage interview.
Yeah.
I'll abbreviate for you. I can help you out. I'll give you the whole interview right now. Let me talk to you. Fuck Tama. Eat shit. Yeah. That was. Oh, and Carmelo acts like an asshole, so that's always.
Oh yeah. I liked how he said, "Now go play."
I will. There was one other one, and I'm sorry, but LA Knight dropped the bar here when he said it. But like Hayes was saying something about being the first draft pick or the first round pick or whatever the fuck, and LA Knight's like, who was the first overall draft pick when Tom Brady was drafted?
Oh yes.
And
That
then
killed me.
he waited.
Yeah.
He's like,
No
right.
one
I don't know
remembers.
either. I don't know either.
That was great. That was a great
What's
one.
fucking that was? I was like, yeesh.
That was great.
After that, Carmelo spells a couple of words. LA Knight congratulates him on his spelling bee award and heads off to his match. So, we get the Tasmanian Devil, Tama, versus LA Knight. I wonder since, like, does Tama just, like, run around fetish parties doing that?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Just in that leather get up, he's just running around the fetish scene, just like, what the fuck? I bet he gets kicked out all the goddamn time.
I mean, like, people on ecstasy, just be doing that all the time. So,
fucking anyway. We all know what's happening here. It's a glorified slaughtering of LA Knight. All right, but hey, for his part, LA Knight does give it a decent show. He trolls the bloodline as much as possible, and he even drop kicks Tongaloa. So that's cool. Unfortunately, though, when he drop kicked Tongaloa, I fucking hate these Samoan names. They sound too similar. That might sound slightly racist.
Just call him number 4.
That might sound slightly racist, but I want you to understand that these two are called Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. Fuck you. That is going to fuck up anybody, all right? So, just saying.
Tomato.
Dude, it's Samoan.
Saman.
Anyway, so when he drop kicked Tongaloa, Tama Tonga fucking took advantage, hit LA Knight with his finisher, and gets a pinfall. So Bloodline walk off without any further antics. They don't slaughter LA Knight after the match. We all hate it, but hey, Tama's in the fucking semis, so we're a little bit closer to Jey Uso.
Wait, wasn't that
versus
the semi?
Tama. No, that was a quarter.
Oh.
See, okay. Look at the little picture. It says quarter right there. Quarters.
I'm not looking at my phone right now.
Well, fuck you. How about that? So after that, we get a post match at LA Knight. Promo for Baron's match with Carmelo. Not much here. Just Baron doing his own thing. Carmelo's being a pick backstage. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. Then after that, Carmelo Hayes talking shit after the match gets broken up before anything develops. So obviously, Carmelo's going into a fucking feud with LA Knight. Which is. It gets further. What do you call it? It gets further fucking solidified that he's getting into that feud because Carmelo ends up losing his match with Baron Corbin. So he's out, which weird. That was a weird match, to be honest. I didn't fuck with that match at all. Here's the fucking basically the whole point of SmackDown. And I don't understand why we did it here and not like the main event or opened with it. Well, I understand why we didn't open with it. Our opener was perfect. We should have not. We don't change Tiffy time. But I don't understand why we're not having this part at the end. But fucking whatever. Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes' contract signing. This is a very long, by the way, just a very long road to a simple point. This didn't need to be anywhere near as long as it was. Like, we could have booked another match and still had this, and it would have been okay. But whatever. So we get to fucking Logan and Cody. They come to the ring to sign a contract for their champion versus champion match at King of the Ring. Logan comes out with an entourage that includes a lawyer.
Oh, God. That lawyer was just so fucking... I wanted to fucking slap him. I wanted to break my TV.
Once the 15 minutes of entrances, and I counted, it was 15 minutes, of entrances settles down and everyone takes a seat, Logan Paul starts with
Wait,
bullshit.
15 minutes? Seriously?
15 minutes, dude. Cody Rhodes took fucking 7.5 minutes to get to the ring, and then fucking Jake Paul took 7.
Logan.
Fuck both of them.
Both of them. Yeah, I can't wait to see Jake get knocked out.
Anyway, so once that all settles down, Logan Paul starts with his bullshit. He rips up the contract that Aldis put in front of him, which, by the way, that happened to Chance of You Can't Read, which I agree, he probably can't read. He says that the contract's not what he agreed to. He only agreed to fight Cody Rhodes for his championship. So he had his lawyer draw up a new contract that states that, basically.
Yeah, I didn't sit right with that, and I heard you say bullshit in my head. your voice. Just like
Yeah,
bullshit.
bullshit. So, Aldous begins to object to this. Cody sends his ass to the back and says he can handle it, which I guess by handle it, he meant not handle it and sign the contract that Logan wanted him to sign. I don't know what the fuck he handled. So, whatever.
I don't know either.
The match is not going to be for the U.S. Championship and the WWE Championship. There will be no Cody 2 belts. Sorry about it, I guess.
This is absurd. This is like tax evasion.
This is protecting Jake Paul while feeding Jake Paul to Cody Rhodes, which I don't understand. Just don't feed Jake Paul to Cody Rhodes then. Yeah, why
Logan.
did Jake Paul have or Logan Paul? Fuck these Paul guys. All right, I've been talking about Jake Paul a lot this week. It's my bad. But what? Anyway, what? Again, why do we have to have him fight a Paul brother? How about that?
Yeah. There we go.
And then half-ass feed him. Why not give him LA Knight? He seems okay with dropping. You know, I don't know, man. Whatever. After that, we get a Nia Jax backstage interview, and it goes basically like this: "I'm big, I'm mean, fuck Jay Cargill." Nia Jax's promos suck tremendously. They're bad. They're not good. All right? Like, I listened to what she said. It sucked. All right? I did her a service by breaking it down.
Oh, God. The end of their match, oh my God, was just so stupid, but so funny.
So after that, we get Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill, and if you want to talk about stupid, let's go over this fucking match, because what the fuck, all right? Huge upset alert, by the way. Just
what?
It's an upset alert, by the way, just to let you guys know.
Oh.
This is a battle of two titans, and it's everything that you hoped for in the beginning of the match.
King Kong.
Yep. It's a fucking battle of kaijus. There's a spot that sees Jade telling her daughter in the stands that she's okay, and then Nia fucking wrecks Jade and shouts at her daughter that her mom sucks.
Yes.
Your mom sucks!
Your mom sucks! That was funny. That was fucking hilarious.
I fucking was like, we're scarring children again? Alright! Yes! Bring them back up, bro! Fuck, your mom sucks! You know, back in my day, we would have fucking took that chair and beat the shit out of your mom in front of you. Made her bleed. Wiped it on you. But alright, Nia, I like it. Your mom sucks!
Oh my God. Back in the day, like if it was the Attitude Era, it would have been like, your mom sucks cocks.
Fucking, you remember that fucking match with the Rock and Mankind with the chair when he handcuffed Mankind and beat the entire fuck out of him with a chair?
Yeah.
That all happened in front of his kids.
Oh my God.
Don't tell me about your mom sucks. All right, we've gotten worse.
Well, she is The Rock's cousin, so it must be a Samoan thing to beat beat her parents in front of their children.
Oh fuck. So the bout makes it to the outside a second time after that spot, and Nia tries to use a chair on Jade, who catches the swing but doesn't. Like she's supposed to catch the swing, but she completely muffs the catch. But
Really?
whatever.
I gotta watch that again.
Dude, watch her right hand first. Like it's so unclean. But whatever. She catches the chair and smacks Nia with it instead, which DQs Jade. And fuck that rule. Alright? Fuck that rule. For this specific reason, this finish looks stupid.
It was stupid. It was just horrible.
There was so many other ways to get a DQ out of Jade. You didn't. This was dumb.
Your mom sucks.
Like, why couldn't we could have used that? Listen,
That's gonna be a thing from now on. Like, I don't know. Like, Nia's gonna make a shirt or something.
Listen,
fuck?
I get. That's my phone.
What was that?
I get that.
I want that.
The whole idea of the finish was Jade gets DQ'd. Everybody kind of wins because no one gets pinned, blah, 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 blah. And now we get a feud with Nia and Jade. I get that. But the way we're getting that whole chair spot didn't need to be there. Like, we could have used Your Mom Sucks and then have Jade just mercilessly beat Nia Jax and then have it like DQ'd. Fucking beat her with everything. The tables, the monitors, the belt, the ring, the bell, a chair, whatever. But like, it didn't need to look this lame. There's so many ways to get a DQ. It didn't need to be this way. But whatever. It is what it is. God, fuck, I hate this. So after that, we get DIY versus Legado. I'm not sold on DIY no more, bro.
Why? Because their DX gimmick is gone.
No, it's not the DX gimmick. Well, the DX gimmick was kind of saving them, but they were shit before that too. Like it's and it's not that they're trash in the ring or they're bad performers. Like, I actually like.
They have no chemistry.
No, there's no synergy whatsoever with
them. Yeah.
And it's just not I don't like the DIY thing. I just don't like that name. And I think I'm being a fucking
what does it stand for again?
Do it yourself.
No, it doesn't stand for do it yourself.
Well, DIY is supposed to stand for do it yourself. I'm not sure what the fuck it stands for them.
Because if it was do it yourself, it wouldn't be a tag team. It would just be one person. You know.
And again, they just call themselves DIY. So what am I supposed to know? It's do it yourself, and that don't make no goddamn sense for a tag team.
Yeah, people get that impression when they hear that name. Yeah.
Fuck this
they
match.
had a good WrestleMania.
Fuck this match. Even though it was a good match. It was. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, they're good in the ring. It's a predictable finish. DIY goes over after Legado members are ejected from the match for interference, which puts them higher up on the ladder for A-Town's title. A-Town was at the announcers table for the match. It's whatever. To be honest, it's a throwaway match. But we do get
A-Town down. Oh yeah, the glitch.
Glitch during the DIY match.
And that was the only thing that was great about it.
We're literally only watching SmackDown for the glitch and Bloodline, guys. We need to do better here.
Well, I watch it for LA Knight too. And President
but he's
Rhodes.
jobbing to everybody. LA Knight's fucking jobbing for everybody. God, give the man a win, for Christ's sake. Yeah. Anyway, the glitch is a link to a video. It's got it's like VCR style. It's got a ton of VCR style glitching and shit from a bad tape. It's a photo. Eventually, when the shit gets clear, it's a photo of a boy in a Halloween costume. It looks like he could pass for a Sting fan, to be honest, or a Juggalo. Anyway, the video is gradually zooming in on the boy's face. We hear an AI voice repeat, "He is nobody, he is all of us," over and over again, until the boy's face is totally zoomed in to where there's nothing but the black paint that was on his face showing. And then the voice asks, do you want to meet him before the video ends? As the case in Raw last week, the announcers table does call attention to the glitch, and they explain that they have no idea what's going on. And they call attention to something else, which we're going to talk about. They call attention to the Twitch stream that happened, so let's talk about that Twitch stream. Did you see the Twitch stream?
No, I did not.
You're forgiven. Oh my God. Oh, now you want to join.
Oh, what? Who is it? Brendan?
You wouldn't have joined. You would have found a way to not join this bitch if that fucking game would have went another. If he missed that, if he misses that,
you would have been crying. You would have been crying.
Oh, story of my life. Oh, if this would have happened. Oh, if this would have happened. Well, guess what? It didn't.
I guess we all wanted to know what would happen if the Celtics would have lost tonight. I guess we'll never know. Womp womp.
Look, I showed up 18 weeks of embarrassing football over and over again. So to claim that I would not show up after a loss is factually incorrect.
I was like, Brendan's not showing up tonight if they lose, guaranteed. And then he makes that 3 with 5 seconds left, and I'm like, fuck.
Yo, that was some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. So hear me out.
Hold on, yeah, since we're on the glitch, let's segue to that for a second, because I want to get your opinion on that. Sorry for the wrestling fans that were super interested in the wrestling talk.
Yeah.
We're in the
Sorry to interrupt you hearing about the most boring shit of all time. Let's talk about something fun.
We're only interrupting SmackDown.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, yeah, we just got to buy all the fun stuff, so yeah, I guess.
So,
it's okay.
Go ahead.
Monkey. This is the scenario. You're up 3 in a game with less than 10 seconds left. Your opponent is about to inbound the ball. What do you do?
You make sure that he can't inbound the ball cleanly to another fucking. You guard his fucking. The recipient of the inbounds pass. You guard that person. You face guard the person that's gonna pass the ball in. I don't know.
No, actually, there's a smarter strategy. What you do is they inbound the ball. Mind you, you're up 3 with less than 10 seconds.
Oh, you go for a steal.
No, you foul them. They score 2 points, you get the ball back.
That too. Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, okay, I know what situation you're talking about. I'm thinking this is the last possession of the game. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. You try,
And then
you try
it,
for a foul, and you go for fucking another.
and then if somehow you fuck that up, what you don't do is you don't turn the ball over twice in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no. Listen, let's talk about, since you wanted to, because my brain was already melted by this point. What you're talking about, the ins and outs pass. My brain was already melted from that. My whole thing is, on the last possession of regulation, what do you got a major echo coming out of you? But on the last second of regulation, or in the last possession, when only a 3-pointer can beat you, literally only a 3-pointer. A 2-pointer can't do it. You can give that to him; it doesn't matter. Why are all of your defenders inside the arc? Like, why are all of them inside the arc?
And then the guy who's like defending the fucking 3, he's just standing there.
No, it's just. What is this? What happened to defending a shot? This is what we're doing now. It's the pussification of fucking basketball, bro. Everybody's afraid to play defense. That's what I think it is, bro. I'm telling you that right. I'm telling you this right now. If that man was on the Heat, Pat Riley would be all over his shit.
If that man was on the Heat, he'd be in Cancun.
Well, yeah, that too. He would be definitely in fucking Cancun right now. But if that man was on the Heat pulling that kind of shit, Pat Riley would have fucking killed him.
Talk about a fucking dumb game to fucking blow like that, man. What an opportunity the Pacers had, and they just fucking choked the shit. I don't know how you recover from that.
You don't. This was bro. The complexion of this series is very, very green right now.
Well, because I thought the Pacers had a good chance to win this game because the Celtics were off for like a week, and Indeed has been playing this whole time. I don't believe in like, oh, if you're rested, you'll play better. I think that's bullshit. I think you'll not have a rhythm, which clearly they didn't for the first half of the game. But man, some dumb shit lately in basketball.
What I think it is, and I honestly think it's worse to have lost this game in the way that they did for the series overall. Like,
I'd rather get blown out.
Or blown out, lose a 5-point game, but it was expected loss, like something like this. But to lose this heartbreaker game 1, that's, yeah, like you said, that's going to be tough to come back from. And this was such an opportunity in Boston, stealing one away from them, like making them sweat a whole game. Like, oh my god! And for all that, just to not guard the 3-point. A 3-point beats you, and all of your defenders are in the fucking arch, bro, in the paint, not up. Siakam is the only fucking guy even in the vicinity of the shot, and he's not even putting his hands up. It's a 3-point. It's the thing that can kill you. All right. They deserved to lose the game at that point. When that happened, I was like, oh, they're dead. We don't need an overtime. Just give Celtics the win now, bro. Like, it's over. They're dead. Anyway.
Good time.
So yeah.
That's the Pacers in a nutshell, man. Best offense in the league with a really shitty defense. I think they were like 20th overall.
Non-existent defense, dude. Anyway, so other than that, bro, like, did you have anything on any of the other sports happenings? Like, we're knee deep in SmackDown right now, but did you have anything? to add to the sports happenings?
Besides the most hilarious Nugget series of all time, that was my favorite thing that happened. My second favorite thing that happened was the Nuggets fucking losing. That was hilarious.
Jokic, Jokic
Horse
decided
time.
in the fourth quarter. You know what? Horseback riding seems really good right about now. I know I've put up enough points to just fake it. And he did, like, that closeout game, he had stats, bro. If you went by the box score, you would think that, like, Jokic was out there bleeding and shit.
Dude, there was so him and Jamal Murray scored all but 5 points for the Nuggets in the fourth quarter. The whole rest of the team fucking did nothing. So that was pretty funny. And I love the media. I don't know why I watch NBA media. Why I torture myself. They're so fucking dumb, bro. Since because the most recent game that happened was the Minnesota game. Apparently, the Dallas Mavericks are just fucking tomato cans. Anthony Edwards is now Michael Jordan, apparently, according to many people.
Yeah. He's Michael fucking Jordan this year.
Yeah, he's Michael Jordan. Yeah, he's Michael Jordan with 16 points in a game 7.
Yeah.
I don't understand why everyone's picking Minnesota to just fucking steamroll Dallas. I don't understand that. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I don't have that. I have Dallas taking that series.
Me too.
Fucking beast. But go ahead. Oh, how about hockey?
Edmonton almost choked the lead. They didn't. They win their series, so it's gonna be Edmonton versus Dallas, and Florida versus New York. At this point, the hockey world just needs to unite and make sure that the Canadian team doesn't win.
Did you know? Well, you probably did, but did you know that out of all of those teams that are left, it doesn't matter who wins the Stanley Cup. The eventual Stanley Cup winner would have waited for at least 25 years.
Yeah, I love that. So it's gonna be like very, very heartbreaking for whoever loses.
Yeah.
Extremely heartbreaking, which I like that.
That is the best in any sport.
Yes. Like my fan fiction is Edmonton wins, somehow gets to the fucking that Canadian team finally gets to the fucking cup, and then they meet the Bruins. I mean not the Bruins, the Panthers. Sorry, they meet the Panthers, and the fucking Panthers just like sweep them.
And they get fucking swept by a Floridian team. That's gotta be the ultimate disrespect, bro. We didn't even beat you with a cold weather state, dude. Like, those guys don't see snow. You know that, right? Like,
well, either way, if they get bounced, they're getting bounced by a warm team. They're getting bounced by Dallas or Florida. So either way, it's insulting.
Ah! They gotta pray for New York.
I guess.
They gotta pray for the Rangers. Oh no. And so I'm hockey ignorant, but I heard that Panthers Rangers game series is going to be a series.
It is, and what's interesting is New York's a really unique team. Like if you've been watching the Panthers, obviously, and the Panthers 9 times out of 10 are the fastest team. They won't be in the series. It's going to be kind of a reverse Uno here, so it'll be interesting.
I also heard that the Rangers aren't exactly easy to bully.
They are not. They're fucking tough, man. As much as I hate New York, they're a good fucking team, dude.
Because that's what the Panthers seem to like to do. They seem to like to, at least from what I've seen in the analysis that I've read, it seems that the Panthers just like to blaze through the fucking ice and run over people in their way of doing that. Which seems to have been working for them. They've gotten, from everything that I've been told about the Rangers, that's not exactly a working game plan on most days.
No, the Panthers are really gonna have to. I wouldn't suggest trying to get into like a speed shootout with the Rangers. They're gonna have to try to. I don't know how else to say it. Miami heat it up.
What?
It depends on which heat you're talking about, because that
The good version.
Yeah, well, there's two good versions: the 06 heat where we slowed the game down and let Shaq post up, or
That version.
okay, yeah. So then, yeah, all right. Basically, sit with the puck in the offensive zone and keep working the fucking goalie.
Pretty much.
Because that's
What
I would hope they would do, rather than fucking make it a track meet. Because I don't know, it just, everybody keeps telling me if it's a track meet, they're just going to be running into brick walls all night.
Pretty much. I wouldn't advise it. But you never know. It's a fucking Stanley Cup playoffs, man. Weird shit happens all the time. I'm rooting for them. Hopefully the Panthers make it back. It's hard to go back to back, but they made it this far. Might as well fucking do it.
I just hope we don't turn into like the Buffalo Bills of the NHL. That would suck.
Yeah, they got a lot more work to do to be the Buffalo Bills. A lot more embarrassing shit needs to happen.
Okay, cool. Because I'm tired of fucking going to a Stanley Cup, caring about my hockey team, and then they don't win the damn cup. So
Dude, it's tough when your team makes a deep run like this, because in the NHL, man, it ain't like any other sport. The odds of you getting anywhere close to where you were before are slim to none.
And yet the Panthers are on their way, so that's fucking nice. That's fucking nice.
It is. We gotta fucking close it out, man. See, besides that, sports world's kind of slow right now. All the Chiefs players are still trying to get arrested in the NFL.
But people are refusing
Wait, what?
to fucking charge
Chiefs players
them.
They're trying their best.
They are actively trying to get arrested, and people are refusing to arrest them. Rasheed Rice can punch somebody in the face, and the guy will be like, yeah, well, but that's Rasheed Rice. Like, if I send him to jail, my fantasy team is fucked. You know that, right? Like, I can't.
Well, and that's how stupid these people are. Because if your fantasy team depends on Rasheed Rice, you got a fucking shitty team.
Yeah, imagine making that kind of decision, and Rasheed Rice is like your flex on week 6 when they have a bye. Ah! Jesus.
Yeah. God damn it. Oh, so I saw an interesting thing from Philly. As we all know and love him, the future Hall of Famer Devontae Parker is with the Eagles. And Monkey, did you know I was watching a video from their training camp, and Devontae Parker, he figured out how to get separation from DBs. Did you see that video?
No, but what is it? Is that what I was about to say by retiring?
Exactly. He retired. She's got full separation now.
That's fucking awesome. It took him like 13 years, but he finally did it. He finally figured it out. Oh, shit.
Dude, that one random season he had, what was it, like 2016? That was the weirdest fucking season of all time, looking back on it. How the fuck did that guy get like 1,200 yards?
Ryan Tannehill fucking willing it to him, bro. That was the year that we were all like, oh, maybe this Ryan Tannehill kid's good because he was making Devontae Parker look good. And that's fucking hard to do, dude. Like, Josh Allen couldn't make Devontae Parker look good. I don't think it's a possibility. Dude, he took 2 months in Philadelphia, was fucking getting guarded by Darius Slay and said, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good on all this.
He had a training camp with Darius Slay and said, I'm fucking over this. I'm not doing this for a whole year. You're out your mind. I'm 30 fucking 5. Shit, no.
It's a big loss for Philly, though, man. Like, he would have been really good at pushing Jalen Hurts' ass.
Yeah, how's that tush push gonna work? Jason Kelsey's not there no more.
Well, now they got Saquon Barkley, so just put Quadzilla behind him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, so that's basically sports. It's not much yet. Soon. Not yet.
I'm just fucking refreshing Instagram, waiting for the James Draws video for the Pacers.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe it, man. They fumbled such a huge bag.
I love the playoffs so much.
Anyway, alright, so let's get back to fucking this SmackDown, which we were at the glitch part. So you came in at
Yep.
It's the only part I care about, sweet.
You came in at the only part that mattered. You missed the bloodline though, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Which,
Solo in his gloves.
By the way, Brendan, have you seen Tama Tonga lately?
Only like pictures on Twitter, and I also saw for some reason, what's his face? I don't know why I'm not thinking of his name. Solo is dressing like the Weeknd for some reason.
Well, since we're Tama Tonga's out here acting like the Tasmanian Devil. Like,
yeah.
When he gets they get to a promo with him, like, that they're in their locker room getting ready, when he's getting ready to leave the locker room for his match, and the first thing you see is Tama Tonga doing.
it was hilarious.
I'm like, yo, did he always do that, or is this something new? Because I can't take that seriously. Does he run around the fetish party like that?
He looked like the fucking the Steve Belichick on the sideline meme with his tongue out.
Oh god.
Dude, he was having a fucking cocaine-induced seizure, bro.
Exactly. That's what I thought was going on. I'm like, what the fuck is he on crack?
I was like, bro, hit that man with some Narcan. Don't let him run out
seriously,
there like that.
yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, cool. So now that we've totally ruined any sort of monetization from YouTube. Hi, Rumble. Glitch. All right, so... All right, yeah. We had talked about the glitch, but we didn't talk about the Twitch stream. And I had asked if Cody saw the Twitch stream. He said no. Did Brendan watch this? You didn't watch the Twitch stream, I'm going to go ahead and guess. It was an hour long, bro.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch all that shit. But Will posted some clips of it in the group chat. I watched that. I I don't know. It's kind of all seeming the same shit. They just keep asking random questions. Very bangable therapist though. That was nice.
Yeah, if you're into necrophilia, that bitch is dead.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'll get to that. So, kind of jumping ahead of myself. There. So,
when was that recorded?
A Twitch stream occurred on WWE's Twitch. It was an hour-long therapy session with a patient that was incapable of speaking. In case you guys don't know, Dexter Lumis is incapable of speaking by character. So, or by kayfabe, or whatever, however the fuck you want to say that. But his character doesn't speak. The therapy session is taking place in a room that looks a lot like the room that the photos were the photos from the last glitch, that it looked like the room that those photos were taken in. Also, that note that you can see the mirror from one of those photos in this room, so it's obvious that they're in the room from the photos. Hour-long session has a bunch of questions. Like Brendan said, somebody else wrote them in. I didn't get to see that, so I didn't write them here for me to repeat them. But there was a lot of fucking questions that were basic therapy questions. The answers all fall basically in the same lines of the shit that we've been hearing before, so it's kind of not necessary to repeat them. It's the same shit. Do you want to meet them? This, that, and the third. The idea, though, is the therapist is trying to understand her patient using a notebook to communicate with the obviously mute patient. And as the patient answers questions when the therapist leaves the room, occasionally, in order for them to fill out the questions in the notebook, we see cuts of memories as if the patient is reliving them as he's answering the questions. After a long while, the video finally gets to the reveal. Mind you, it's an hour fucking long, the stream. So, the reveal is we're not really watching a live therapy session. We're watching a memory from the point of view of the patient that I'm going to go ahead and assume is Dexter Lumis. The therapist that has been conducting the session is the same woman from the newspaper clip from the prior glitch that speaks of a woman that had gone missing. So that's some serial killer shit right there. Basically, that therapist is fucking dead. Somewhere, probably buried. Who knows? Joe Gacy probably knows. We'll have to ask him.
Yeah, because his last name's Gacy.
Dude, if they don't fucking find a way to work that, I'm gonna be mad.
Dude, just do something already. Like, I appreciate the storyline. It's the only thing I'm interested in, really, right now. But, yo, goddamn, bro, where do you think anyone has the fucking time to, like, do NCIS level investigations on 4 hours of glitch content a week?
Honestly, no. But Reddit does, and I appreciate
They
that
do.
for it.
Thank you, jobless marks. The jobless marks are the only reason I understand what's happening right now.
It was the only reason I'm able to get it to you on a Tuesday podcast. This shit would take me forever. Anyway, moving on. Let's blow through this fucking the rest of the SmackDown now. We got to the point that nobody cares about.
Yes, please.
AJ Styles backstage. Where do we go from here? Is basically the promo. This is just AJ crying about sucking. He's gonna go to Nick Aldis's office to figure that out. Bailey backstage.
Why can't I get a good match?
Bailey backstage interview while Randy Orton is entering the ring. this is a bunch of nothing. Chelsea's interrupting her interview to bitch about, Piper losing or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It just leads to fucking
Forgot about that.
Bailey versus Piper next week, whatever.
Yeah.
After that, we get Randy Orton versus Carmelo Hayes, and whatever. It's a whatever match. It's basically time to set up LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes. Randy Orton takes the kid to school and gives him some hard lessons about pissing off older men. Compelling as the match was, we all kind of really knew that Randy Orton was going over. Randy hits Mello with an RKO out of nowhere after Mello's looking for his springboard cutter.
Mello.
Randy hits for pinfall and advances, and then Tama comes and says hi to Randy as we signed off. Randy lets them know he's not intimidated by the B team. So that's SmackDown. SmackDown sucks.
Well, half of it was good this year. Or this,
you know what?
This week.
Yeah, I can't say all the SmackDown was trash. We need to get better finishes on SmackDown. The opening of SmackDown was great. Can we open SmackDown with Tiffany Stratton every week? I don't know, but it was good this week. Yeah. After that, let's get to some fucking Raw. This is the only show that fucking matters right now, bro.
Yeah.
We're in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh, speaking of the South, hey, remember how we were wondering the other week about why anyone thinks there's NASCAR beefs?
Why?
Wait. Yeah, they had a fight. There was a fight in NASCAR over the weekend.
Okay. Wow. Like a fist fight or an argument?
No, a fist fight.
Who fought who?
White dude versus white dude.
Okay, but who fought who? Was it like racers?
I don't know. Yeah, two racists.
No, race. God damn.
It's funny because it's not.
I can't wait to watch that replay.
I was about to hit when he said two white guys. I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't help because fucking there's like 3 black people in the whole fucking stadium for NASCAR.
Yeah, and all 3 of them
a driver.
and the other 2 are workers who don't want to be there.
NASCAR is not fun. It's not, bro. NASCAR has no street cred around here, bro. None.
It's fun when you're drunk, like super drunk, like wasted.
That's not a good sign. It's like also like Taco Bell. Like I only enjoy Taco Bell when it's 1 a.m. and I'm blackout drunk.
Yeah.
My
brother's in the NASCAR.
Nah, it's not something I couldn't do it. I couldn't do NASCAR, bro.
They're making another left turn. Oh, there they go again. Another left turn.
Yeah, exactly. Going round and round.
So to kick off Raw, we get a Sami Zayn town hall. Sami Zayn comes out in his gear to have a rally to hype his triple threat match in Jeddah this weekend. Sami explains that he is competing in this match because he has some shit to settle with Gable, and it's personal. You just don't suplex a guy out of his wife's arms and not expect him to do something about it, dude. You just don't. You can't do that.
Nah, you can do that. You can do that.
No, not
you can do that.
So, Gable has an ass whooping coming to him. Bronson is just business. He wants the title. He views the match as a match of the mind, body, and soul, and he's going to akin himself to Soul and then bet on Soul all day. Gable comes out to interrupt the rally and question Sammy, calling Gable manipulative. Gable says he's been too damn nice to everybody to be manipulative. He takes shots at his own stable, calling everyone failures for last week's shortcomings, displaying special animosity for Otis, which, I mean, poor Otis, dude. Poor guy.
Free Otis.
Free Otis, yes. Free
Otis. Sami Zayn, ever the revolutionary, is looking to bloodline the Alpha Academy, asking when they're going to get sick of Perk Gable's shit.
Perk Gable. Oh, did you see that picture I sent in the chat?
Yeah, with the picture.
Can you put it up?
Sign?
Just saying, bro. I was calling Perk Gable fucking 2 months ago. I'm taking credit for this trend.
Resend it to me now, so it's something I can get to easy. So after Gable calls Sammy's little body and mind and soul thing pathetic, he gets the same "you suck" chance that Kurt Angle got. To which Gable vows to take Sammy's soul from him. So, Shang Tsung Gable, your soul is mine. Anyway, this leads to Sammy calling Gable into the ring so that they can have a match. So, Gable enters the ring and the match commences. And it's all Gable for the first half of the match. There's spots within the match where there's opportunities presented by Gable for Maxine to slap Sammy, but Maxine refuses to do so. So Gable berates her, and then there's another spot just a little bit later in the match where Tozawa has the same opportunity and doesn't take it, and then he berates her, and then fucking Chad Gable turns into a fucking referee and does the whole wind-up ejection and throws them both out of ringside.
Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous.
It's made no sense to me, but whatever.
It was funny. It was funny.
After that, there's a... let me bring this shit up here so that you can see a Perk Gable.
Yes, Perk Gable and Free Otis, yes. Side.
So, Otis gets a shot to cheat for Gable when Sammy goes out to rolls out onto the floor. But Otis initially does not take that shot to do that. Gable ends up berating him too and then slaps the fucking shit out of him again. Again, dude, poor Otis, bro. Like, he's taking a lot of shit for no reason. Anyway, the distraction from all this lets Sammy get an opportunity to do an exploder into the corner on Chad Gable. And when he looks for the haluva, finally Otis gets on the apron and clotheslines Sammy. So Gable ends up hitting his Chaos Theory and wins the match. No one's fucking happy. Poor fucking Otis, man. Look at his face in this picture, man. It's sad. Sad Otis.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so after that we get right in the beginning, and I gotta tell y'all, I wouldn't have put this glitch in the beginning of the fucking show. Alright, not with what y'all was expecting everybody to do for this fucking glitch. Like, do you know how long it takes people on Reddit to figure this shit out? They had to
Thank God for them, bro. If someone sent the glitch to the fucking chat, and I'm going through, and they have like a little question and answer thing, it's like yes and no, when you go through it. And I just spammed yes. I'm just trying to get at the fucking end here. Spamming yes. And then they get to the fucking end, and there's like 50 goddamn things you can click on. I don't got time for all this shit, man.
So
Please.
I did. And Reddit and Reddit definitely did. So, but I didn't when Raw was going on. I did it today in the morning during work when I had time, which is when you should expect these things to be looked into. So during the first match is not a good idea for a glitch of this magnitude because this is fucking loaded, dude. Um, so in the glitch, there's like you said, the questionnaire. You hit the fucking yeses, and you get all the way to the end. By the way, in this questionnaire, you rapidly hit yeses, so you unknowingly pass the test. But depending on the depending on the question, if you hit no, you got jump scared back to the beginning.
Oh.
So Sammy, or not Sammy, after during the Sammy Gable match, when we get this glitch and you go through the questionnaire, you get to this final. Um, you get to this final fucking part of the questionnaire where there's like these 12 boxes that don't say anything, and you click on them, and they're just different links that get you to different media files that showed stuff like this and this and this and this and this and this. And we had 3 WAV files that had different creepy noises on them. So obviously this was a lot of shit to go through, and Reddit helped out a lot. So I'm able to kind of spell it out for you. First off, we got to look at the URL that the QR code led to. The URL is an anagram for the word spectrogram, which is
What?
a clue.
The word what?
It's an anagram, like basically a fucking another way of saying something or spelling something rather is a better way of putting that. But it's an anagram.
Okay.
Okay. It basically, when you decipher the anagram, it translates to spectrogram. So the URL is an anagram for the word spectrogram, which is a clue to what you're supposed to run the audio files in this glitch through. So if you take the audio files and you ran them through the spectrogram, you got a set of images that looked like, hold on, let me grab them real quick here. So I think I saved them to my desktop. Anyway, they had a picture of Bray Wyatt, or not Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy. They had a picture of the Firefly symbol, and then wow, man, what was that third one?
Picture of a butthole.
Uncle Howdy. Oh, and the word hello, that was what was spelled out in the that's why I can't bring it up, because it's not a correct file. Wow. It's a wet PPP file. Let me see if I can bring it up over here like this. That way y'all can see what I'm saying over here. Which I'm sorry for everybody that listens to this on Spotify that can't see what the fuck we're doing right now, because this part of the show sucks for you. And I do apologize.
I just apologize that you listen to this show.
Yeah.
So here we go.
But
these are the images.
This is something to do for me.
That came up for the spectrogram. So when you ran the audio files through the spectrogram, that was what you got.
That middle one looks like Pascal
looks
Siakam face guarding a 3 with 5 seconds left.
That looked like a '90s grunge cover.
Could be.
Uh, '90s grunge cover album.
So we got that. We got this, which is a cipher.
Album cover.
The cipher's answer is a puppet is free as long as he loves his strings. That's a fucking awesome song title.
Wait, what?
Man, I'm not repeating that. The
If it's an awesome song title, then go ahead.
All right, the answer to this right here, Cody, is a puppet is free as long as he loves his strings. Okay? And then over here, we have this, which is a clue that something is going to happen tomorrow on WWE's WhatsApp. Basically.
Hey, how about we have something happen on Raw?
No, what's the fun in that, bro? This is a source code that just refers to the door from the last glitch. And then this is the name of the therapist that's gone missing.
Wendy Lucho.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna look her up.
I mean, I can help you out with that. Fucking.
No, I got it.
Dude, nah, it's really no problem. Here you go. I got you right here. Bam. There's.
Wendy Lucho.
Well, wait a minute though. That can't be.
Local woman reported missing.
Yeah, no, that has to be the reporter.
Yeah, that's the reporter's name.
That's the reporter.
God damn, she fine as fuck.
Would.
Yeah, I would kidnap her.
So after all this, Pat and Michael do call attention to the glitch again, and they also mentioned that Twitch stream. So after that, we get an EO Sky vignette promo, which is another Shinsuke Nakamura style promo. I do kind of fuck with these. It's way better. It's a way better way of presenting a Japanese wrestler to an American market than trying to make them butcher English.
お前はもう死んでる.
So this is just for her match tonight with Lyra. Show vowing to fucking be Queen of the Ring and control SmackDown. There's not really much going on here. After that, we get a Braun Breaker squash match. So, are you guys getting tired of the squash matches yet?
I don't think it's fair to call this a squash match. I think we saw a murder.
It's a slaughter. It's a straight slaughter. Oh my god.
If you're getting
I feel so bad.
If you were getting sick of Braun Breaker squash matches, don't worry. Braun Breaker is also sick of Braun Breaker squash matches.
Imagine being that poor motherfucker. What's his name? Kale. Kale shows up for the day. He looks at his email. He's looking at the fucking script for the show. He's like, oh, that's cool. It's a glitch and cool Japanese promo. Wait, what's this? Kale gets murdered. I'm like, what? I'm dying?
Bro, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if he came back like, I don't know, a year or two later to Braun and be like, "You put me on the shelf," or something like that. Like you murdered me.
You broke my freaking neck.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Braun Breaker can be seen in the corner very much bitching about his current situation of having to fucking fight a guy named Kale. Like, so his opponent, who is also, by the way, a former contestant on The Bachelor. So
Wait, what?
They literally had no plans for this guy other than we need somebody to fucking murder on live TV. Who you got for us? So, Jesus
What
Christ.
is that?
That's my fucking dog.
What is that? A Chihuahua?
Fucking,
Chihuahua.
it's Braun Breaker.
Yeah, it's. Hey! 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 It is kind of ironic my dogs decide to fucking act up during the Braun Breaker part of this show. Anyway, so the Bachelor contestant is speared right the fuck out of his shoes like as soon as Braun Breaker's done bitching about his situation.
That poor guy.
And this time he does not immediately follow it with a pin. Instead, Braun picks this man up and decides to throw him out of the ring so that he can run from the opposite end of the ring and spear him again. Which that second spear looked like it hurt a lot worse than it was supposed to, dude. Like,
Bro, that shit looked like Ray Lewis
like a
fucking
Goldberg
rushing the
spear.
passer. Like Ray Lewis coming around the fucking edge, making I don't know who
fucking
shit themselves.
Kale looked like Tua. His head bounced, dude. Just
It looked like Tua versus Aaron Donald, bro.
When I rewatched it, I heard football whistles like before Braun.
I was waiting for a flag.
Roughing the passer.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
God.
after that spear, he throws the dead body back into the ring, and the ref calls the match due to the former Bachelor being fucking ruined.
Yeah,
But
fucking right.
Braun decides he's not done, and so he runs the ropes like over and over again at apparently 23 mile per hour, according to Michael Cole. And spears Kale a third time. After which he rolls out of the ring and people come in the back to try to stop Braun from committing a live murder on live TV. Braun decides that he does not care about their plans whatsoever and commits a murder on live TV by taking a steel chair to this poor fuck's head while it's resting on some steel steps. He then tells Pierce that it's on him and leaves. And when we come back from a commercial break, they're wheeling Kale's dead body into an ambulance. Probably because they didn't have any hearses on the scene. Braun again reminded Pierce that he has a dead body on his hands, and that's on him. So that was fun. We got to see Braun Breaker kill a guy. I didn't think I was going to see that on a PG network.
That's how you know everyone's hurt and they're just like scrambling to make up shit. They're like, shit, what can we do? What can we do? I know. Murder.
Murder. Esham style.
It's either that or we're going to start flashing Chelsea.
Somebody's listening to
chest.
Esham in there.
So pick one. Either people are dying or puppies are coming back.
That's tough.
That's the only compromise I'm willing to make.
I'm kind of leaning towards tits here. I don't know about you guys.
Nah, it's tough, man. I like to see me get. I like to see a guy die every now and again. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you know, it's just tradition.
Yeah. I'm married to a pair of tits, but I don't see a guy die every day.
Well, I just watched the whole team of people die today.
Tits. I saw a dead body a couple months ago.
Was it in Japan? Never mind. We're moving on. Alpha Academy backstage while Breaker is entering the ring. So this was before Breaker murdered somebody. This begins as a backstage interview asking Chad Gable about Otis's interference from the previous match. But attention is called away from them to a commotion happening in another area. The LWO is behind that commotion because someone has attacked one of its members.
Oh no.
After Braun Breaker, we get Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky, and this was a really, really good match.
All right.
Yeah, it was.
Boys, I gotta be up in like 5 hours. I'm gonna log off.
Yeah, dude, we're
All
almost
right,
done,
bro.
so go ahead.
All right. Peace out.
Base.
Later.
So, wild fucking ride this match. The momentum's just fucking crazy. Bro, I don't know. Just in my opinion, they lit the whole the bitch on fire. The flying spots were awesome. The moves looked fucking mean. There was like 1,000 teases of the Meteora and the Moonsault and the Nightwing, and I mean, honestly, I don't know if there's enough words that I could say for how impressed I was, because I was not very invested in Io Sky and Lyra Valkyria. This is one of those matches where, you know, you take a bathroom break normally, but, you know, I watched it and it was, I was in disbelief on how good they looked in that ring together. Anyway, Lyra came up with a stack-up victory. Stack-up pinfall. So she kind of stole the match. It wasn't a clean win on Io.
Io bitched at her in Japanese.
I think Io deserves it. That she doesn't get pinned. Especially after that kind of a match. I mean, that shit was... Anyway, after that, we get Truth and New Catch Republic backstage. Truth is explaining to New Catch Republic the intricacies of the Hokey Pokey before he is interrupted by The Miz.
The Hokey Pokey.
I'm serious. He was like a deep
No, I saw it.
Like, you know, and then you gotta understand how it goes, and how a lot of people do it is, you know, you gotta put your right foot in. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? He was like seriously explaining the Hokey Pokey. He's interrupted by The Miz. Miz is worried about the numbers game that Judgment Day is going to play in their coming match for the titles. Truth says he ain't worried because he called his good friend Andre the Giant to watch his back tonight.
Oh, God. Andre, if you're listening to this podcast right now, God damn it.
Miz had to break the news to Truth that Andre had passed away 30 years ago. And Truth asked, passed what away?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Andre, we could really use some help.
Yeah, when Truth walks off, Miz does the whole, Andre, we could really use your help right now. To which Truth comes back to ask him who the fuck Miz is talking to. I'm sorry, bro. That was hilarious. Who are you talking to?
Sometimes I feel like half of their skits or whatever, like half of it's like WWE script, and half of it's our Truth skit.
Truth
yeah, like I just feel, oh God, because I know he's a very intelligent man. All right,
I
but
like how
fucking
I like how at the end, fucking shoot when he had asked like who are you talking to, and Miz walked away. He starts
yeah,
talking
yeah.
the same thing, and they
A-
call me the
a-
crazy one.
after that promo or whatever, fucking, I just pictured Andre in a angel suit, or an angel robe or whatever with the halo.
Anyway, so, ooh, okay. Poor Brendan had to leave before this. Um, Braun Breaker killing more people. So this starts off with Ilya Dragunov being interviewed backstage, expressing frustration after losing to Jay this week. But he gives Jay respect, and he has his sights set on Gunther. But Ricochet interrupts the interview and warns him not to get ahead of himself because Ricochet and him have some history that isn't over. Ricochet says this before immediately being murdered by Braun Breaker for no reason. Just straight up.
It was just like he was just there. He was in the way. Bro, it looked like a fucking car had hit him.
Coming back from the break, by the way, Adam Pearce is at the site of the murder, completely lamenting.
At the site of the murder.
Dude, it was a murder. Look
It's
at
like
this.
crime scene.
That is a murder.
The only thing missing is the yellow tape and the flashing lights.
Why
Red
did
and
you
blue
kill Ricochet like this? Just like, yeah, you better take me seriously because I'm coming for you, and then immediately fucking murder him. What did Ricochet do to deserve this?
He married what's her face? The ring announcer. Yeah, took her off the
Samantha
market.
Irvin?
Yeah, and took her off the market.
So after that, we get a Nazi recorded promo in an empty arena. The Nazi, Gunther, is telling people he knows that he's he's letting people know that he's going to fuck Jey Uso up, basically. He doesn't give a fuck about Jay's showmanship or whatever the fuck else because he's in the business of killing dreams and being a Nazi. After that, we get Judgment Day backstage.
Can we really call them Judgment Day now? Like, this is
Anyway,
huh?
the mood is light. Priest remains focused. Make sure that JD and Finn are ready for their title match with R-Truth or Awesome Truth before letting Carlito know that he knows what he just did to Cruz of LWO and how the LWO is going to be looking for him. And he tells, him, Carlito, that the Judgment Day aren't the APA. They aren't here for personal protection. He needs to earn his keep.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't see no APA signs here. I like that one.
Yeah.
Dom steps in to remind Priest that, Carlito had helped out last week. So everyone leaves the locker room, and Priest hangs back, and Carlito asks him if he caught the Knicks game. I died laughing when he asked that. Priest asked him what the fuck is wrong with him before he leaves. Like, what's wrong with you?
And just gets the Knicks games. What's wrong?
Pat McAfee was like, the Pacers beat the Knicks. That wasn't good. Anyway, after that we get Awesome Truth versus Judgment Day. I have a question.
What's up?
Why the fuck is Miz's microphone so goddamn loud during the rap part of the entrance? Why? He's a backup singer. He's an ad-lib guy. He's the guy that says, awesome truth, at the end of whatever the fuck R-Truth is saying. Why is R-Truth so quiet and the fucking Miz so loud? It throws the whole thing off. Fuck. Fire the sound guy. Probably the same fucker that was working Taproot. Shit for brains. Fucking. Anyway, I'm sorry. That shit annoys me. The match itself didn't. It was fun. I'm really starting to like JD in the ring. Like, a lot. The real show stealer is Truth. He gets to display a lot more offense in this match that we're used to seeing Truth display. Judgment Day, of course, is up to their normal fuckery. Dom occasionally making his presence known in the match. Eventually, though, after a 10-knuckle shuffle, Carlito comes out. Yeah, 10-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah.
Carlito comes out from the back to interfere in the match, which at first is met by just Miz knocking him off the apron. Truth lands his lie detector, and Carlito puts JD's foot on the apron to break the pinfall. Braun Strowman, who's Andre the Giant,
Andre
comes from the back to fucking kill Carlito and then chase the rest of Judgment Day. Truth lands an AA on JD for a pinfall.
When I saw Braun Strowman come out, I immediately put that together. You know, on what.
Bro, I started fucking laughing. I was like,
me too. Yes. I was like, oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ, that was so funny and so great and entertaining. Oh my god, that's probably gonna be one of the recorded moments of history, like one of the greatest moments of history, of wrestling history. Like Braun Strowman, the time Braun Strowman came out as Andre the Giant.
It'll go right up there with the time Braun Breaker killed the guy.
Yeah, right. It's kind of funny they have the same name.
So Zoe and Shayna are backstage getting ready for their match when they happen on a returning Sonya Deville, who's been absent for like 9 months.
I didn't see this.
It was very short, that's why. Basically, Sonya asked them if they have time to talk, and Zoe's up for the idea, but Shayna's like, fuck that. Refuses to talk to Sonya, hauls Zoe off. It's a whatever. It's basically just letting you know, hey, Sonya's back.
Yeah, okay.
After that, we get Lyra backstage. Becky is passing her in the hallways and completely fails a fucking handshake, but congratulates Lyra on her victory before leaving for the ring herself. Lyra comes up on Liv in the same hallway, who condescendingly does the same thing, congratulates her before punching her right in the goddamn mouth. After talking some shit on Becky and making or basically pulling a made you look on Lyra. So there's heat there. Or heat brewing.
There's heat everywhere. Bad Livy goes.
After that, we get Zayn and Bronson Reed backstage in, I guess, Sami Zayn's locker. Bronson tells Sami he needs to be concerned with Bronson and not Gable. Bronson is taking his title. This leads to Otis coming into the picture to apologize to Sami Zayn for interfering in his match. That wasn't before Sami Zayn scolded the shit out of him, though. And then after the apology, he advises Otis to stop listening to Chad Gable.
I like Bronson Reed. He's very good, and I want to see him and Otis go at it. Like him and Otis have a nice story.
Bro, that would be fucking cool. Fucking Chad Gable ruined that. Robbed us of that. We were about to get a thunderous meat-slapping, meat fucking match. And put Tozawa on that shit.
Yeah, put Tozawa on top.
We just decided
Tozawa. That sounds like a condiment. Sounds like a Japanese condiment. Tozawa.
It's what you put on the side of your sushi.
Yeah.
All right.
Wasabi and Tozawa.
Chat GPT time. The man has come around for yada 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 yada. Liv comes to save this fucking promo, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, right? Sweet. After Becky's at this point copied and pasted her promos from before, Liv comes to actually make us interested in the shit that she's saying. Liv interrupts her and informs Becky that all she's doing is gaslighting the WWE Universe. Becky punched Liv in the face last week, so Liv retaliated. That's not...
She is.
That's not Liv's fault. Damage control had nothing to do with Liv. So they jumped Becky and Liv dipped out. That's not her fault. Liv just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Basically. Liv just doesn't care. If it ain't about her revenge tour, fuck it. Becky goes back into turning this promo into a history lesson that no one asked for on both of their careers to this point, and to plug in her book. Something about breaking glass ceilings and all that jazz. Liv calls Becky delusional for how high she thinks of herself, as Liv just sees her as selfish. Liv also beats the what chant, saying that the crowd only asks that because they can't hear her with their heads stuck so far up Becky's ass. That was cool. That was a bar. Liv informs Becky that the end of her revenge tour is Liv being the champion. After some more chat GPT lines looking for a fight, blah 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 blah. Liv pump fakes getting into the ring before telling Becky that she's an idiot, and she's gonna wait till Saturday, whatever, cry about it. Liv. By the way, just saying this right now, I'm very conflicted with Liv Morgan. That bitch took away Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah, I am.
But I really,
that girl,
really like this Liv. This, fuck you. I'm a bitch now. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think. Yeah, I like this Liv better.
Well,
I do like this
Rhea was having problems before Liv came along. Liv just like finished her off, you know, just because she was wearing a cast.
It's that Liv for real hurt her.
Huh?
Liv for real hurt her.
Yeah.
Because this angle was supposed to be Rhea and Liv. Becky wasn't supposed to be involved in all this. Becky's supposed to be on vacation right now with Seth Rollins.
Becky's just holding the title till Rhea gets back.
Basically. Well, no, I think she's got... I wouldn't be too surprised if she drops the title to Liv here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Liv is going to hold the title until Rhea gets back, and Rhea's going to take that title back from her. Anyway, so after this segment, we get Judgment Day backstage part 2. Uh, well, the mood's different now. Priest is pissed because everyone's a fucking idiot. With this includes Carlito, by the way. Priest tells JD to get a match with Strowman, and he wants to get back on track because he doesn't recognize the group anymore. Judgment Day's dead.
Yeah.
Dead or very much going through a makeover.
I believe a makeover instead of dead because, like, okay,
Rhea Ripley needs something to come back to.
Yes. And fucking, it's like ever since Rhea went away, it's like they've been falling apart and all that shit, and I just feel like they're trying to push a story like, oh, fucking Rhea held everything together, mommy held everything together, blah blah.
I think JD and Dom are gonna leave Judgment Day, and then
JD and Dom,
and then Judgment Day goes back to the original 3 of Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, and Priest. The reason I think that is because JD looks like the odd man out right there, and he seems to just be a scapegoat to all them getting, failing.
I mean, I see him rising, taking baby steps.
But I see him getting pushed out that group too.
Like if they won that one match, and let's see, if they won that match, and fucking Dominic, gets cleared somehow, just imagine hypothetically, he wins the Intercontinental title. They'll all have matching belts.
Yeah, but that's so far.
Yeah, I know.
So, what I think honestly is JD's gonna get thrown out the group and Dom's gonna leave it. Not because JD's thrown out. What I think is
Dom's gonna leave.
Dom's gonna leave the group.
Taco Bell or.
No, honestly, I think Dom. I wouldn't be surprised if Dom reveals himself first to leave the group.
Legado
because
del Fantasma,
I'm not gonna be surprised when Dom interferes in Becky Lynch's match. Because I feel that coming.
Wait.
Why?
Why would he do that?
Because he's fucking Liv Morgan.
Oh, okay. So
once Dom helps Liv get that title, he ain't gonna be in Judgment Day.
Yes.
And then
that I kind of find that a stupid storyline, but
I know I like that twist. I would, and by the way, that's just me fucking.
That's like
guessing.
an M Night Shyamalan twist.
That's just me guessing. I wouldn't say an M Night Shyamalan twist. An M Night Shyamalan twist is fucking retarded, and you don't see it coming because of how retarded it is. This one, it's more along the lines of fucking making good of a bad situation because Rhea Ripley got hurt. So all of that's gonna have to do with the return of Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's gonna come back to literally everything as Liv Morgan
in shambles.
stated.
It's gonna be like that one meme with the guy in the doorway and like everything's on fire and everyone fighting and shit.
Well,
and he's holding pizza.
You can also see the writing involved in this whole thing. Liv Morgan told her fucking months ago, "Hey, I'm gonna take everything from you," and that included your boyfriend, your title, your group, the division.
I'm taking your spot in the Judgment Day.
When Rhea comes back, and that first fucking program she goes into with Liv, that shit's gonna be a barn burner. Because that's another one that I feel is gonna be a slow roast, and they've got the time to slow roast it because Rhea's hurt.
I want that Rhea Xbox.
I don't play Xbox. I play PlayStation.
Yeah, I know. Wait, hold on. If there's a Rhea Xbox, is there a Bianca PlayStation? That'd be a good idea.
So anyway, let's get through the rest of this. We got only a couple matches left here. We got the Fatal 4-Way, the Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai, Maxine Dupree, and Ivy Nile, the Katana Chance, and Kaden Carter and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. So this clusterfuck of a goddamn match is for the #1 contendership for the tag titles. But it's a clusterfuck in a good way. The girls are doing a great job in the ring.
I did not see that match.
A lot of special attention gets paid to Maxine Dupree in this match. She hit with a harder moveset. Maxine spent a decent portion of the match actually in control of the match and beating everybody's ass at one point. Honestly, the only snag I have in the match, there's, in my opinion, it's a botch. There's a point in the match where the Ravers have Zoe Stark on the turnbuckle.
Ravers.
Yeah, I call them the fucking Ravers. The Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, their fucking whole gimmick's basically the fucking Dayglow gimmick. But whatever. So they have her on the turnbuckle.
Naomi's the DJ and they're the dancers.
they're trying to get they're trying to perform this move that has Zoe Stark on top of Katana's shoulders. But to achieve that setup, Zoe Stark has to climb onto Katana's shoulders so that she can be hurricanranaed off of the shoulders by Kaden, and it makes no fucking sense for somebody to willingly climb on your opponent's shoulders to let that move happen. So the whole shit just looks hella in disingenuous. So that was my only complaint of the whole match. Other than that, it looked great. The finish comes when Maxine falls for the alley-oop finisher and Shayna Baszler pins her. So Shayna and fucking Zoe are closer to them tag titles. After that, we get New Day backstages. That wasn't even after that. It was during the entrances. Xavier is cleared, so New Day is pretty excited to be performing together again. Karrion Kross comes by to let them know that there's still time for things to turn around. Fucking weirdo. But it looks like Karrion Kross is going to be committing hate crimes in the future.
You and these hate crimes.
Hey, the Nazis aren't the only ones out here committing hate crimes, apparently.
Nazis are dead.
No, the Nazis are not dead. The Nazis are actually backstage. Kaiser turns to question about Gunther versus Jay.
Tiffany.
Kaiser turns to question about Gunther versus Jay into another opportunity to shit talk Sheamus. This turns into Drew coming in and saying, "Hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here." Drew McIntyre just walks up and says, "Hey, I don't know what I'm doing here to you, but whatever. I'm here." He bitched about Adam Cole. He bitched about Damian Priest. He bitched about, how Priest got his title, blah, 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 blah. He did say that he's playing checkers by getting Damian Priest to give him a title match, while Damian Priest is playing with Guy Liner.
Guy ladder.
Also, for some reason that I'm just not following, Drew McIntyre gives Carlito some advice to worry about other shit because Drew McIntyre is going to beat him too. What did Carlito do to Drew McIntyre? Did I miss something? I know I took a vacation.
I don't know. I apparently missed this because I don't remember this.
Did
what you're
something
talking
happen
about
on fucking Speed and I'm not up to speed? Like, what the fuck is Drew McIntyre calling Carlito out for? That doesn't make no goddamn sense to me. Anyway, after this, we get the finale. It's Jey Uso versus Gunther. This was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
What a match. Dude. Ah! Fuck, man. Sorry, it's just. I really wanted. I really.
Jey Uso to win, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I wanted one for the Yeet.
The Yeet.
But. So. This is a rematch. And this rematch delivers on everything we wanted to see in these two. And I want this match over and over and over and over again. Get these guys into a feud that lasts half
Get them in a
year.
cage.
First off, Jey Uso versus Gunther is a good feud. Like a good long-term feud. Because the characters of those two, they just mesh for a good feud, dude. Like, Gunther's over here, a fucking merciless, spirit-breaking Nazi.
I love this thing.
Jey Uso likes to spit in the face of fucking self-proclaimed greatness. He fought Roman Reigns of all people. Get that shit into a feud immediately. Stop playing with it. Stop one-offing it and fucking make these guys a long-term 12-month, 6-month minimum feud. Because I like seeing Gunther and Jey Uso in a ring together. Dude.
Hell yeah, that match was very, very entertaining.
Did you see what Gunther did to Jey Uso's chest? Holy
my God.
Fuck.
He made it more tan.
I thought he did Sheamus bad, bro.
Well, Sheamus is white as fuck. It's easy to, like, make him look like a lapster. But Jay, on the other hand, what the fuck?
And bro, they were so loud. And I'm already by this point very used to Gunther slapping people and it sounded like a gunshot. But what he was doing to Jey Uso sounded a lot more than that. It sounded like a fucking skin bomb or some shit. Just like, bro, it's.
Hold on, I got something to send you. This.
Anyway, what are you
now
doing
that you say Gunther and skin bombs.
Honestly, the match is brutal. Gunther works Jay's arm in this match for like the entirety of the match. Basically the entire all of his offense is on that arm. Jay's chest by the time the match is over is completely fucked. The beginning of this match is Gunther torturing Jay. But after a Samoan drop off the top rope, Jay gets in some offense. He has a little rally. It's a nice run, but it's ultimately to no avail. However, as Gunther reverses Jay's spear and then continues to fucking annihilate him like a damn Nazi, getting increasingly vicious each and every time Jay kicks out of something. Jay sneaks in one more rally with a spear and a splash combo, but the ref was slow to count the pinfall because Jay had knocked him over during the spear. Gunther kicks out and he immediately grabs Jey Uso into a rear naked choke and chokes Jey Uso completely out for a victory. So, sorry guys, no Tama Tonga versus Jey Uso for King of the Ring.
Yeah, that would have been awesome, and I loved how dude, he that match was so good. Like it didn't end in pinfall. It ended in what you said, TKO, or what, like he passed out.
He got choked out.
Yeah. Fucking,
which I'm pretty sure constitutes as a TKO or a KO. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either or.
And I just can't wait to see Gunther and Tonga go at it, and Gunther fucking annihilate his ass.
I don't know if Gunther and Tama are gonna be that, because I would love to see Gunther and Tama. Gunther and Tama makes no sense, but Randy Orton, he makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Gunther's going to be
Randy and Gunther.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gunther's going to be.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Randy Orton would be a perfect opponent for Gunther, dude. Perfect opponent. And he can sell that match on the fly. So it's, yeah, I'm super into that one. Who do you think's gonna be the king?
Gunther.
We got that by the way, that is Saturday. This Saturday.
All right. Oh, mark my calendar.
And also, yeah, I think Gunther too. I don't think Randy getting it makes sense other than the fact that he's never had it before.
Yeah. Like when he was doing that run with well, no, hold on. He had the the tag team titles with Edge. So, yeah. No, I was about to say when he did that arcade bro stunt
With Matt Riddle.
like, yeah, fucking he just wanted the tag team titles on his resume.
Anyway, so we have gotten finally to the end of this.
What? Hello?
I don't know what the fuck happened there. Anyway,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
So we finally got to the end of this.
It's like bail.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm out. So I guess that is a wrap, bro. We can finally go to. It is 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's perfect actually. I like your shirt, bro. Sleep Not. I didn't notice that was Snorlax. That's Snorlax, right? Yeah.
Pokemon.
Fucking Sleep Not. All
I
right,
got
well.
this off of social media, off Facebook.
Oh, nice.
But, all right, so next week, same time, same place. Hopefully people don't.
Same time? I don't.
Well, no. Earlier, not same time. Fuck that.
I was about to
But
say.
but definitely
We
same
started
place.
an hour and a half later.
Hopefully, hopefully Braun Breaker doesn't kill one of us before we get to our
Oh
next
Jesus
broadcast.
Christ! Yeah, watch your back, man.
Yeah.
Look over your shoulder.
Anybody on the road, make sure to look left for Braun Breaker. Check twice. Always look both ways. You never know if Braun Breaker's coming down the corner at 23 miles an hour trying to kill you. Also, before you go to bed at night, check under your bed and in your closet to make sure he's not there. We don't know where he is, but we do know that he is killing people. And that should scare everybody.
Adam Pierce is following him.
And it's Adam Pierce's fault, that bald stooge.
I think, like, okay, so if Adam Pierce was on SmackDown, SmackDown would have nothing. SmackDown would have no ratings. And I don't know. I feel like Nick Aldis, you know, his ideas and his attitude.
William Regal 2.0, Nick Aldis. He's a William Regal that doesn't know how to wrestle, dude.
What? He doesn't know how to wrestle.
Nick Aldis don't know how to wrestle, right? I've never seen. Well, I don't.
He was in AEW.
I don't. Nick Aldis wrestled. Okay, never mind. So he's just he's really a Regal 2.0.
That accent and all that stuff.
Right down to the accent. You're right. All right,
bro.
Time to go home. Good night.
Later, bro.